Hello, I'm Certified Strength Conditioning Specialist Josh Henkin and creator of our Dynamic Variable Resistance Training and the Ultimate Sandbag. I want to thank you for investing with us and helping you revolutionize your fitness. This DVD is meant to help you answer many of the questions that may come about when you're starting to implement your Ultimate Sandbag and the DVRT system. Throughout this DVD, we're going to give you workout ideas and ways to progress through your training so you can maximize the many benefits of DVRT. What we're going to go through in a moment is how to set up your DVRT correctly, the different sizes, and how you can first start to benefit from our DVRT and Ultimate Sandbag program. At this point, you've either purchased or are going to purchase one of our Ultimate Sandbags. So the first consideration is which Ultimate Sandbag package is right for you. We have three different sizes: our Powers, our Strengths, and our Burleys. Unlike many other fitness programs, the Ultimate Sandbag is not dependent upon just purely weight, but dimension of the Ultimate Sandbag as well plays a critical role in how exercises feel and the advancing of your fitness programs. That's why we recommend women start with our Power sizes that come in both black and pink colors. This allows you to have a dimension that's going to be most appropriate for women based upon their frames to get maximal versatility. That does not mean you can't progress to the other sizes, but this is the point we recommend women start with. For men, we recommend they begin with our Strength package. This is going to be a nice combination of both movement and strength training. You see, this one is our red one. During the time of the year, depending upon what we're doing, we do come about with different colors, but black is our standard colors for both the Strength and Burley packages. The Burley is going to be our largest, and by that, obviously it's going to be our heaviest, but it's also going to be the one that can shift and move the most, making it one of the most challenging bags that you can progress to in more complex situations, which is really derived for advanced athletes or those that have been working through our DVRT system for some time. So making sure that you're starting with the best Ultimate Sandbag for your training goals is going to help you maximize the results of your fitness program. So we want to clarify what comes with your Ultimate Sandbag package. Any of the items here you can buy as individual accessories to add on to your gym. However, whenever you're beginning, we ideally recommend that you start with the packages. They're set to accommodate you in the most versatility and to put you in the best position to succeed with our DVRT program. So we have the three different sizes. If you buy our standard Ultimate Sandbag packages, you'll get one of two size fillers. We have a small filler that can be loaded from 5 to about 15 pounds, and our large filler that can be filled from 20 up to about 45 pounds. Our Power Ultimate Sandbag will come with two of these smaller fillers. What we recommend you do, and I'll show you in a moment, is fill these about halfway so that when you load your Ultimate Sandbag, there's some shifting and moving of the bag itself. In the larger bags, we recommend about halfway as well, and the reason that we don't recommend piling in a bunch of the smaller fillers is it changes the weight capacity of your Ultimate Sandbag. Obviously, buying a large filler and trying to fit into a small Ultimate Sandbag or a Power Ultimate Sandbag is not possible. And putting a smaller filler in your larger Ultimate Sandbag can cause it to flop and move around more. So if you want to change the weight, we usually recommend that with one of your fillers you'll load more to capacity, while one of the other fillers will be loaded less, so that you still have shifting and moving of your Ultimate Sandbag. As you start to fill the bags more to capacity, you will reduce the shifting and moving of the bag. So if you want to maintain that as you progress, you may want to move up into one of our other Ultimate Sandbag options. However, through this video, we're going to show you many opportunities you have to still maximize the Ultimate Sandbag you've invested with and still benefit from the program. The other newer product that we'll be coming out with very shortly is our Advanced DVRT fillers. These fillers can be filled with sand or water. The idea was as a travel unit or for those that don't want to use sand in their program. What you're going to do is fill this either via a hose or your bathtub, something that you can allow the water to fill into the surface, or if you want to use sand, you can use a funnel that we will supply to fill the bags with your sand. These fillers are designed to fit the individual sizes. So again, if you buy an advanced filler or advanced filler package, they'll be set forth to match the Ultimate Sandbag that you are purchasing. Okay, I'm going to show you how to appropriately fill your Ultimate Sandbag fillers. A common question is, do you have to use both fillers? Of course you do not. You can actually just use one of the fillers if you wish, Or another good option is if you're beginning our program, you can fill it with something like rice, beans, or something that's a lighter implement but allows you to achieve the dimension of your ultimate sandbag. Over time, you can switch over to sand if you like. What we're going to do here is I'm going to show you how to go to seal. Nice tight double Velcro system within your filler bags. Now, you're not going to want to change these probably weekly. You're going to probably change them every couple of weeks as you progress through some of the movements. And again, we're going to show you how to do that. Ideally, you're going to get something like play sand from anywhere from like a Home Depot, Lowe's, or a local hardware store. It's best to get dry play sand because wet sand can become moldy and smelly and it eventually clumps up. So as you pour your sand into a bucket, as is the easiest way to transfer the sand, simply get a scooper, and all you're going to do is scoop the sand right into your ultimate sandbag filler. A lot of people become consumed with weighing their bags out, concerned with the actual weight of the bag. I'm going to tell you that that's not going to be a primary concern. You can definitely weigh your ultimate sandbag after you're done and see where you're starting at, but you're not going to have incremental loading of 5 pounds like you would in most other training programs. So don't become overly consumed with the actual weight of the bag. So I'm going to fill this up a bit more. I'm going to fill it about halfway. Once I'm done, I'm now going to seal the bag. I'm going to make sure that I'm sealing it almost like a letter so that there's no bubbles in the Velcro system where sand can leak. As I fold the flap over, again, I'm going to make sure that there's no folds, no bubbles in the Velcro, again, giving the sand an opportunity to leak from. You can always examine to see if your ultimate sandbag's filled right by looking at the side. If there's a gap along the side of the bag, you're going to want to reseal it to make sure sand does not leak as you start training. When you go lay your ultimate sandbag filler down, you're going to see I'm going to shift it out so that the sand's kind of evenly dispersed between the two sides. You generally don't want to have all clumped to one side or the other, and you're going to press the air out just to make sure there's no air encapsulating in your bag, which could make it difficult to change the load or getting it into the ultimate sandbag. Like I said, I generally recommend that you start with less, go through the workouts, and if you need to, you can definitely progress by adding weight to one filler at a time and seeing if you can achieve the appropriate load for your training program.